A new meta will come out, people will start breed again. Automatically, more SLP will be burned.
More burning, less inflation.
Exactly.
And this is the biggest update in Axie Infinity history. Wow, you can really dance. I mean, I'm just going to talk and then hope for the best. That's kind of what I've been doing for the last 28 years. Welcome to Unix Patch Notes, where we talk about the blockchain game news, updates, and happenings of the week. Joining me as always, we have Sally.
What's up, brother? How you doing, Kareem?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, good, man. Wow, what
a lot to talk about this week, huh? A lot to talk about.
Yes, sir. And let's jump immediately into it. And we're going to start with Axie Infinity, man. So we're going to talk about Axie Infinity, specifically about SLP itself. For those who don't know, SLP, Smooth Love Potion, it is the in-game token of Axie Infinity. It is very interesting because it doesn't have a maximum supply. So it's literally operating on unlimited supply. It's just being generated, and the only way or the only burning mechanism that it has, or that the game currently has, is just breeding. Let's just go to a website called Axie World. Burned versus minted SLP. And
I promise you guys, that's not the Dubai skyline. I checked.
It looks like that, though, right?
It looks exactly like it. Like you got the Burj Khalifa, you got my house over there, you got everything. Why is that? Why has SLP slowed down dramatically in both the minted and the burned? What do you think that is? I know you got something exciting to say.
It's actually pretty easy, right? Approximately, the decline was around 9th, 10th February. This is actually when Season 20 launched. With that season, they introduced, or actually they removed, gaining SLP through the adventure mode. So it went just to you can only earn SLP through Arena. What that brought you is less SLP was generated, but people also slowed down with the breeding. So both actually declines. That's why the price is currently how it is, right? There's actually no change. As well, I think one of the biggest reasons is they know that Origins will launch, right? Everybody's talking about the major update, the Origins update for Axie Infinity right now. It will bring a lot of changes to it.
So Origins, I hear they've got a lot planned, a whole revamp of the economic model, introducing new bird. You got to share it. You got to tell us what you know, man. This is huge news.
If you already have a set Axie, right? It is bred like it is. It has this certain amount of genes, body parts, whatsoever. You cannot change them anymore. A new meta will come out. People will start breed again. Automatically, more SLP will be burned.
More burning, less inflation.
Exactly. Then they will introduce new cards that are connected actually to the eyes and ears of the Axie. Normally, in the current state of the game, eyes and ears are, I will not say cosmetics, right? It has still a small impact on the Axie itself, because if you have it,
but only in the breeding process, correct?
Breeding process, and actually also in the base stats. The pure your Axie is, the higher the base stat is, but like a slight margin. But they will also introduce an additional burning mechanism, and we know that one of them is so-called runes and charms. And let me just scroll down to the part where it is. And it's basically equipment, I would say, if I can just name it like that, equipment for your Axie itself.
That exploding building looked like a penis.
Cut that out. Power-ups, or so-called runes and charms, right? You can, so to say, equip them, or you can equip your Axie with it. It will have different kinds of impact on it, right? To be able to do that, you will earn an additional in-game currency. And you will need to use this currency to create these so-called runes and charms. There's a virtual version of it, but there's also an NFT version where you need to use moonshots and SLP to create those. You can reroll them, you can upgrade them. I'm really looking for more details about it. Hopefully it comes out soon.
So for these runes and charms, do you think that they're going to act almost as if they're new body parts?
As I can see it, you can I think you can even compare them to Lost Relics.
Cool. Okay. But so are they temporary or so they're interchangeable? You equip new ones kind of like runes and League of Legends based on the game?
I think you can change them up, right?
Cool.
This is what that's why I'm really looking forward to it, because it will introduce some kind of build up. Exactly my point, man.
Build diversity, buddy. Every RPG fan's favorite thing. Build diversity.
It will come with a free to play version of it. This will introduce access to more people, more players out there. right? Because they will have a chance to just play it, for those who don't want to invest any money at the beginning, to see how the game is and so what is it all about. I think, and I really want to hear your opinion on it, will this bring also more playing?
That's a brilliant idea. Because games like this, they're not necessarily the easiest or the easiest thing for your average Joe to get into, sometimes. I mean, maybe not specifically Axie, but there's a lot of these games, and we're going to talk about a couple of them later down the line. The kind of free-to-play demo version, see if you like the gameplay before you get in. And you know what? On a side note, it shows a lot of confidence from the developers. It does show a lot of confidence that they think that the changes that they made have made meaningful and positive changes in the gameplay, and that it is going to appeal to more people, so that they're willing to let people try it out for free. So, hey, if you don't like it, you don't have to spend any money.
So that's really exciting news. I'm really, really looking forward to Origins.
Of course. Yeah, no financial advice. Do not come at me, IRS. But not historically speaking, if you look at all these, all the graphs and on all the major, increases in the price of SLP, they all correlate directly to a major update. Like, I believe Season 20 that you mentioned earlier, and like every major bump correlates directly with a major update. And this is the biggest update in Axie Infinity history.
So, Kareem, there's two more games that we want to mention again, right? The first one is StarSharks, and I think StarSharks had a pretty awesome last week.
Yeah, wow. StarSharks is definitely one to watch. I mean, they reached the SEA in-game token. That reached $2, an all-time high last week. That game is nuts. I mean, the earning potentials as well for your average play to earn nerd, it's up there. It's high. Like the game is killing it right now. Tell us about it.
Exactly. The cool thing is it's really, really similar to Axie. So getting into it, especially if you are already an Axie Infinity player, it's very, very easy, right? Right now in the game, you earn the token, the in-game token itself. You only just basically through some events, or mostly through the adventure mode. And there was a dump. As you can see, it dipped really from the all-time high over $2 down to, it was like, as you can see here, at $1. Right, and now it's again rehab. But I think it was anticipated. But you can see that they are really going back up again, and we will definitely watch it. Right, for those who want to know, the current, I would say, entry price would be, with the current price, around $1.8 to $2K to get started with it. You earn 30 to 35 C per day. So just do the math for yourself, and I think the ROI should be actually pretty good. Again, it's not a financial advice, but this is how the current market stays, right?
We've got one more game to talk about today. One more major play to earn game, and that's Pegaxy, one of the big boys out on the play to earn market right now.
Exactly, my friend, right? And let's check out what it's currently on. Pegaxy, it is Pegaxy.io. It's a horse racing game. Currently, it's like, I would say, automatically, right? You just press a button, it races it itself. But you have some news, I heard, that regarding the roadmap and what's going to come up.
Did a little bit of homework, and there is some exciting news, at least from the gameplay end of things. And me, I'm all about the gameplay. So at the moment, Pegaxy is almost entirely an auto racer. You got your input based on your stats or whatever, but at the end of the day, you don't really control the actual horse during the race. But that's all going to change really soon with the next major update, where they're introducing the battle mode, where you will have control of your Pegaxy, your horse. And rumor has it that it is going to turn from an auto racer to a Mario Kart style racer. And who does not love some Mario Kart?
I love it. Yeah. Tell me date and time. Let's go, man. Whenever you want.
The minute I find, let's go, dude. Yeah, I think I'll tell you right now, the only person who doesn't like Mario Kart, the guy that made Crash Team Racing.
True. So true. Yeah, but also you mentioned also something when we talked about it, right? What you also see is a big thing is the better release for mobile, right?
Yeah, a little bit Correct. Yeah, a little bit further down the line, right after this arcade mode or PvP mode, whatever it's going to be called. I can't quite recall. But they are planning a mobile release, and that is obviously massive news, right? Because you compare your market, the mobile market compared to your PC or console market. Obviously, the mobile market has a tremendous like piece of that, like the slice of that pie, right? I mean, everybody and their dog has a smartphone today, so like a mobile release just makes sense when you're trying to reach as wide of an audience as possible. So I think this mobile release is going to be huge. Due next quarter 2 2022 if you're watching this in the future. And no, it's going to be huge. I really can't wait to revisit this with the next major update, and again with the next mobile release, because I really think that this game can do great things.
100%, man. Let's really see where it goes the line, because the token is under 2 cents, and if we see also the current chart and all-time trend, it has a really downward trend. But let's see what's going to happen, right? Especially with these upcoming changes, the releases, what they have planned. And one thing that I also found out, and it's really a note, so far they delivered always on time. So if they say, okay, the deadline, they're going to release something Q2, they release it in Q2, right?
As always, everything that we talked about will be right down there in the description box below. The Axie website, the Substack, Pegaxy, StarSharks, everything that you need to know right down there, along with the Unix website, all of our socials. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to show us you love us. See you guys in the next one.
Quick question. What would you like more, to go back or go forward in time?
Can I make changes in the past that affect me in the present?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to ancient Egypt and show them the iPhone. Yeah, I'll just come back and just like own Greece or something. Like you see if we can get like a Mediterranean package where we could buy Italy, Greece, and Cyprus for one like 1 million.
Let's see how will this also will have impact also on this itself. And yeah.
What?